it is starting a new stream, and I know why. That's my fault. I figured it out. I'm stupid. It is starting a new... I know why it's starting a new YouTube stream every time. So when I go into Restream and I change the title, I'm not changing the event. So by default, it's on new event. And so I'm changing what it says under new event, and then I'm clicking save. So it's restarting. That's what's doing it. Okay, I'll know that for next time. I was wondering, I was like, why does it keep restarting the stream? That's so stupid. All right, so state of play, I managed to stay in the dark. So no spoilers. No. Oh, I can't wait for this next part. Don't do any of that. All right, just let me enjoy it. Because I'm watching it several hours later. I know most of you have probably seen it or seen the announcements or whatever. I normally don't care, but it would be nice. There's only one thing, and I think it was Legacy of Kain was on PlayStation Store this morning. So I'm certain that's probably here. You know? I would assume, since it just showed up on the PlayStation Store this morning, that it was probably part of the state of play as well, and they just jumped the gun. But other than that, should be in the dark. Vaguous, thanks for the 84 months. Yeah, that just makes sense. Like, oh my God, it's so loud. I'm gonna turn it down slightly. I should still be louder than it at this distance, but it's pretty loud. I just can't lean back. All right, what do we got? I'm just looking for RPGs anyway. Like 99% of the time, I'm like, that's cool, but also, where are my RPGs? I'm hard to please at these things. Of course, Astrobot's got it. It's a lot of dudes. After how well that game did, I'm not surprised. That was a really long intro. Hi, Astrobots. Sony instantly riding high. 5 new online speed. Oh, they actually have something new for it. I thought they were just riding the high on. Oh, okay. This game looks so good. Like, this is actually my kind of game. And if not for the fact that it kind of came out at a bad time, and I don't really stream platformers, I would have been all over this. This game was... I've seen some of it on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my God, they cooked. They cooked so hard with this game. 10 new bots to rescue. Well, she's gone. Wait, oh, that was Scarlet Blade, and I mean, I knew the other one. The Scarlet Blade one took me a second. The soda cans? I couldn't tell there was a Scarlet Blade. That was Eve. I couldn't tell immediately.
I'm Nicholas Ducey, the studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to home.
Yeah, it was Helldivers and Scarlet Blade. No. It was the second one was Scarlet Blade. The desert, her drinking the can.
Today's trailer was a sneak peek.
Her name is Eve, but it's Scarlet Blade is the game.
At no additional cost. We'll have more to share soon.
There was Helldivers and there was Eve. I'm sorry, I keep...
State of play.
I do this all the time. I always call Stellar Blade Scarlet Blade. I don't know why. I've been doing that literally since it came out.
Listen to me.
And then I don't even hear myself saying it.
If you're intending to walk the midnight walk,
The heck is this? I've been doing it so much since it came out.
While I was in the black, I had a dream.
I like the stop motion.
Monster in the woods. And on you go.
I don't know. Is that a thing? Is Scarlet Blade actually a thing? Dehydrated Little Big Planet. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I just thought that it sounded better.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have nightmares just looking at this game.
The sun away.
Little soul, you charming little wanderer, where were you
you off to now?
In the opposite direction.
That the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
Really cool game. Oh, is that the other? So I knew the latter, Neo, because he used to get ads for it all the time. I didn't know it was called that. I thought it was just called Queen's Blade. Queen's Blade I used to get ads for all the time. You go to any sort of like mildly shady site with a ton of Google ads and you were guaranteed to get ads for it.
Father told us to hide when they came to our house. Then
No, not Queen's Blood. That would be nice though.
Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore. Everyone had fled.
Yo, what is with this? This is such a dark opening after Astrobot.
But we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist.
Mother was
I
wrong.
thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
This seems pleasant. Alright, I didn't think it would be this style of game. I didn't think it would be a Souls-like. I didn't have that on my list. I don't like that. Everything is a yeah, it's a third-person action game. It was honestly only the lock-on that even made me say it. Other than that, it looked nothing like a Souls-like. It was literally just one lock-on animation. Hell is Us. When does it come out? All right. Maybe I missed it when I was reading chat. I'll take the blame.
By nuclear fire.
Oh, hey, Serdar!
Have you seen Yana?
Something happened.
She's in no state to be wandering out in the metro
This is
alone.
Metro. It's a VR2 game now.
Arranged in some sort of ritual. Please, just let Yana be all right. What is that?
Again,
Keep hearing other voices on the
lots of horror games, or lots of dark-themed games, I should say, not horror.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things.
That's not good.
Things.
Are you seeing your own hands? Because they seem to be floating off of your body.
Sometimes we need to become the thing we fear to prevent something worse.
Yeah, I think we've seen that Metro game a few times. I wish I was more into VR, but if I try to use a VR headset, my cats will kill me. They will. I will either murder them because I'm not paying enough attention. Is this Wuthering? Cacao game? No, wrong Cacao games. Wait.
The night sky
No, isn't Cacao games?
long ago.
They made more than just Wuthering. I thought that maybe it's a different Cacao.
Until the whole world lay in ruins.
Am I bugging? Or is it Cacao games Wuthering? I know this isn't Wuthering, but still.
Another chance in Auroria. It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However,
Kuro games, that's what it is. Yeah, this is not
in
that.
your kind.
Kuro, not Cacao. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I was just mistaking the Kuro games. That's a big old dude.
Prove yourself.
That seems pretty neat.
If you survive this trial,
More zombies. Oh.
you might become one of us.
I guess if I had... listen, I remembered them from something. Archeage. That's hard. Hey, Palworld. That's hard to be excited about only because history dictates a good and bad trend. You know what I mean? Good trend, bad trend, good trend, bad trend. Hello, Chillet. Hey, I remember her. I'd assume that, well, is this... Wait, is this not out on PlayStation? Or is... Because these are all bosses from the original. I know they did the hard mode towers. For some reason, I thought... Oh, you're right. It was only Xbox and PC. You're right. I know they just did Out Today.
Thanks to Pocket Pair for that new look at Palworld, an incredible open-world survival game that's launching today.
Yeah, because they just put out the hard mode stuff like a month ago or
we
something.
We have a few more games with breaking news today, starting with the return of 2 beloved RPGs from the original PlayStation.
Oh, this is... Yeah, this is Legacy of Kain. Oh no, Lunar. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty nice.
Lunar Remastered Collection brings together Lunar, the Silver Star Story Complete, and Lunar 2, Eternal Blue Complete, with updated visuals, widescreen
Surprised to see Lunar here. Very surprised. Yeah, those old PlayStation 1 anime cutscenes, never forget.
Lunar Remastered Collection comes to PS5
That's really good.
and PS4.
I'll probably be playing that. That's really cool to say.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. First, the Radical Reptiles DLC, which adds Mondo Gecko and Mona Lisa as playable characters. And for no extra
I would not.
cost,
That doesn't excite me.
in-game soundtrack featuring some amazing guest composers. Both of these updates arrive later today.
Hello, Shadow.
Huh? I've taken on another form?
And yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie cast.
So interesting to have him
This update
also
is
voicing
inspired by
Shadow in the
scenes from
game.
the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie pack is included in the Digital Deluxe Edition, which lets you play the game 3 days ahead of its October 25th release date.
Yeah, it's so soon. Hey, Fantasian! Release date. All I want.
Hello, State of Play. I'm Sakaguchi, producer of Fantasian Neo Dimension.
Hello! I've played the first third of this game already. First third of this game was really good. The Gooch! They're dead. Hey, December 5th. Oh, God. Why December 5th? Oh, now I gotta... Well, I sure hope Ultimate isn't closer to December 5th. Why only the first third? Because they released it in 2 parts. And I didn't play the second part.
Let's check in with
The Apple release was Fantasian Part 1 and Fantasian Part 2. And I didn't feel like keeping my Apple subscription long enough to play the second part.
We've gotten word from the wardens. Have they found Gillenay?
But it was really good.
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Okay. I still don't know how to feel about this game.
You made it. Good.
Wouldn't miss it.
We have unfinished
The gameplay
business
just...
with that dragon.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing gameplay-wise. Maybe it'll be better to actually play it,
a
but...
death trap. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
Like, and all of the coverage of this game has been about, like, really... The thing is like, yeah, I get that the relationships with the characters are really important. And so, like, character customization and, like, certain...
Just you and me now.
But, like... The gameplay needs to be good,
Everyone,
too.
get ready.
Orders! Ready ballistas!
I'm not thrilled. Like, I'll be like, wow, the hair is nice. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna buy a game because the hair is nice.
Wait for it.
Come on. Come on.
Dragon. Hi. There's dragons in Dragon Age. Like, even this isn't showing gameplay. It's a
Second detachment.
maybe it's an in-game cutscene, but it's like,
Let go.
come on, go to gameplay. There you go. But it's gameplay without the UI, which maybe is fine. All right. Weird looking dragon. Yeah, I don't care about that though. I don't know. It's just I've played RPGs with like really simple gameplay systems and like I don't really need like anything crazy, but I definitely have to think it's fun. I'm just not sold. The bottom line is I'm not even saying it looks bad or not. I'm just saying I'm not inspired by it. Like I'm not like, oh, I have to get this game. All right, I'm colorblind. I can't say anything about washed out colors. Yeah, they shifted over to having daggers equipped, it looks like. Still mostly using that, unless it's a wand. No, it's a sword. It's a zippy little mage. Yeah. I don't... Second dragon? That's not good for anyone.
Press the attack! Bring that first one down!
Oh, that's not good. Oh. These guys are not having a good time.
Gillenane.
Consume their flesh. Shatter their bones.
I mean, why don't you just keep doing what you were just doing? They were... It was working out, you know? You could have just kept doing what you were already doing.
Your battle is already lost.
Yeah, cool monster designs. Yeah, I'm just not sold. It could be good, it could not.
This isn't the Bureau's first time.
I just can't tell.
Falls.
Just fine. I've gone out on a limb on plenty of games before.
The research department set up a facility.
I just wish I was more excited about it.
The lake house.
I enjoyed Inquisition.
If I had.
And I kind of do wish it was closer to the way Inquisition played.
I would have just kept on driving.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's like one of the paintings from Super Mario 64. You just have to jump through it to get to the level. Oh. Oh, wait, didn't we know about Lake House? I thought we knew about that already. I didn't think that was Alan Wake 2, but I thought we knew about Lake House. I remember them, maybe they just confirmed they were doing a DLC? LOL? I know it wasn't LOL. Listen, but it looked like LOL. Dude, I loved Fear before. I had played Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah, it's Hitman. Dude, I literally can't help but meme in the original Hitman. You think I wouldn't just meme non-stop if I was in first person? Punch that dude in the head! Intuitive gestures. Punch. Did you just block that with a frying pan? I love Hitman with the VR goggles on. Excellent punch, 47. The Hitman games are so entertaining, especially like all the more recent ones in the last like decade. So good.
I stood with Kain and my
here's Legacy of Kain.
Until I had the honor of surpassing my lord. For my transgression, I earned a new kind of reward. Agony.
The fate of this world was preordained in an instant.
Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
This is this.
Am I so changed?
I was not
Get him, Kain.
lay beyond this threshold.
Yeah, this got leaked earlier today because it was on PlayStation.
Don't fight it, Raziel.
Raziel. Yep, pre-order now. December 10th.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered arrives December 10th.
Yeah, everyone was pretty
celebrating
surprised
the 25th
to see
anniversary
this.
of the first game's release.
You sure we can't just do the same?
Games from the original PlayStation era also inspired Fear the Spotlight from Blumhouse Games. It brings atmospheric polygonal scares to PS5 and PS4 on October 22nd.
See, I like that games are starting to double back to PlayStation 1 graphics.
Just go home, Viv.
Weirdly enough,
I'm happy
some games just look really like what is it called? What was Bloodborne Kart became like Nightmare Kart or whatever. Looks really good.
To our ancestral land.
Like, should it? Probably not, but it kind of does.
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems in Towers of Aghasba. This colorful world includes
HD
unique
poly.
features, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island.
That's a big old island.
Towers of Aghasba launches into early access this November. Up next, Epic Games brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
Okay.
This feature enables friends and family to explore the world and build villages together while
LEGO
playing on the
Fortnite's
same
actually
PS5 or PS4.
pretty good from what I understand.
And in other Fortnite news, the new Fortnite Limited Edition DualSense wireless controller arrives later this year, with pre-orders starting October 3rd.
Okay, but I'll also say this.
Visit PlayStation
Almost
blog for
all the
more
LEGO
details.
games are good. So if
Next,
anyone's surprised by that,
it's 1
don't
versus
be.
1,000 in Dynasty Warriors.
Oh my
Origins.
god, I haven't played a
And
Dynasty
Polytechnical
Warriors
Games
game
is
in
ready to share the release
ages.
date. Let's take a look.
My god, I haven't played a Dynasty Warrior in like 15 years.
Of peace. You have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order.
I haven't played a Muso game in a long time
Until
even.
then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely. Go forth and learn what it means to be a hero.
Who is my go-to character in the other ones? I think Guan Yu is his name. He was always my go-to.
But have no way to achieve it. Tearing down the system without providing an alternative is mere wanton destruction.
One day I'll probably play a Musou game again. At some point. Zhang Fei and Guan Yu. Also, that one other dude. Zhao Tai. I remember them being really good.
See this through.
I like the dudes jumping. The AI jumping. That was him. I saw him. You all saw him. I saw him there. I saw Lu Bu.
Hoping that I
Do not pursue Lu Bu.
It's burned into my mind.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting
Hey,
up
Monster
to?
Hunter Wilds.
The guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
This forest is amazing.
Listen, I can't fault them for trying to have stories,
Causing the water currents to surge
but I
too.
can't act like I'm excited when I see cutscenes for a Monster Hunter game. Damn, good play.
This is its territory, and we're intruders.
Yeah, you are. This forest is wild. Holy bonk. The wave! That's just a little bit of water. You'll be fine. Fishing! Fish me a Plesioth, please. Got him!
You respect.
Burn all spiders. I agree.
Why don't they just put the meat down?
You never put the meat down. Ever. You want me to put the meat down?
To me! Heels inbound!
That's it. The White Wraith. It's real!
Is that what we're after?
Yes.
The White Wraith.
Down there. Someone's in trouble.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
What is that thing? An extinct species?
It's right there. How is it? You know how many thousands of those things I'm gonna kill? What do you mean extinct?
You do nothing.
Give it to me!
Good timing.
And I'll...
That thing's got a whip. How come that thing gets new weapons and I still can't get my tonfas? I'm mad. I thought it was supposed to be summer or spring. February? That's a good time. February 28th? Solid. I thought it was going to be like May or like June or something. Save data bonus. I am gonna replay World when Wilds gets closer.
本作の発売日が2025年2月28日。世界同日発売に
global, honestly, biggest W, finally the global sale.
ぜひご予約いただければと思います。
No, next Savage shouldn't be for a little while. I think like April-ish.
PlayStation 5で
Early
ご覧いただ
April.
ける デジタルミニアートブックをご用意します。9月26日の23時からは
September 26th at 7 a.m. PDT. Do I even really want to watch that? Like, it's Monster Hunter. Like, what else do I need to see at this point? You didn't give me any new weapon types. I think they're just listing the PlayStation because they're not going to list any bonuses for anything else during a PlayStation event, you know? How much time is left? I still got a decent amount of time.
Okay, trail spots are
Lego Horizon.
A hunter with a mysterious past and her very heroic friends are all that stands in the way of an unspeakable evil. Join them as they explore, hunt, collect wacky outfits, and decorate their village. Nailed it.
Listen,
this is awesome.
I understand why there's no new weapons, most likely. Like, I could figure it out, but I want my Tonfas.
Stalwart outfit. And this, I don't know what that is. That or
damn,
that.
I don't know what that is.
But look how much
that's so disrespectful to Little Big Planet.
Come and join the party in Mother's Heart.
Like, I get that Astrobot's more popular than Little Big Planet now, but still, come on.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. We are so excited for everyone to get their hands on LEGO Horizon Adventures when it launches on November 14th. And Aloy has more good news on the horizon.
Sackboy got sacked. Yeah, no kidding. How unfortunate. Horizon
Aloy's original
Zero
adventure,
Dawn
Horizon
remastered.
Zero Dawn, is being remastered for PS5 and PC by Gorilla and Nixes. Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered includes more than 10 hours of re-recorded conversation mocap and countless graphical improvements that bring the game to the same visual fidelity as Horizon Forbidden West.
I gotta admit, it does look a lot better. But it didn't look bad before. Because it was still a PS. It does actually look a lot better. But stop remastering PS4
games. This new version of Horizon Zero Dawn will arrive October 31st.
But stop it.
And anyone who owns the original PS4 version of the game will be able to upgrade to the new PS5 version for $9.99. Visit PlayStation Blog for more details and watch the full trailer to see all the enhancements to Aloy's epic quest.
Hey, what up, Eve? Stellar.
A new photo mode lets players set up the perfect picture with your choice of
I was shocked this wasn't in the game. Like, by default, it seems like exactly the kind of thing this game would have launched with.
And
Shut up!
Original soundtrack featuring over 100
Stellar, I said it right.
The game is available on select streaming services starting today.
This game's got a pretty good soundtrack. This was a really good game.
But that's not all.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Kill me.
Sci-fi worlds collide in the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata collaboration, coming to Stellar Blade later this year.
I was about to say how much I love Stellar. I mean, to be fair, that'll be good.
Now let's talk about what's ahead for PlayStation
Everyone
Plus.
called it, though. Especially because Yoko Taro was all about Stellar Blade.
2K24, Dead Space.
Yoko Taro just went to them and said, I want to do this.
To all PlayStation Plus members starting October 1st.
You got Big Booty Android, I got Big Booty Android.
Meanwhile,
Let's
our library
go.
of PlayStation classics continues to grow, with 2 more fan favorites from the original PlayStation arriving later this year. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, and Capcom's Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis? Dino Crisis mentioned? Hello?
September 26th is The Last of Us Day, and we're celebrating by adding the critically acclaimed PS5 hit The Last of Us Part 1 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog this Thursday.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I like Stellar Blade more than Black Myth Wukong. I think it's the better game. I think Black Myth Wukong is more cinematic, has a lot more legacy behind it, but in terms of like actually playing the game, it's kind of not that good. Yeah, Wukong's combat was just like, no. Yeah, don't forget, for those of you with $700 to spare minimum, the console covers are nice, but the Pro is in
Hi,
2
everyone.
days.
I'm Mark Cerny. We recently revealed the newest addition to the PlayStation 5 family, PS5 Pro, alongside several games showcasing the superior frame rates and improved graphics that the
Plus
new
stand
console makes
talk.
possible. With PS5
Don't forget the stand.
Pro, developers have access to 3 key improvements: an upgraded GPU,
Yeah,
advanced
cool.
ray tracing, and AI-driven upscaling that combine to bring developers closer to realizing their unique vision. We're excited for players to get their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches this November. But in the meantime, here's a look at some of the games that are being enhanced for the new console, including a few titles that we're revealing for the very first time today.
Thanks. 7 Rebirth will be here. Obviously. I mean, I did say it. Horizon, of course, had to be here. Hogwarts, Alan Wake, Stellar Blade, Rebirth, Dragon's Dogma 2, Jedi Survivor, Snake Eater, Veilguard, First Descendant, Village, Demon's. Oh, yes! I love Demon's Souls. Rifts Apart mentioned. Rifts Apart was great. Hi, Sandman. I know, we just, whatever. We didn't need to see them again. How much time is left? 5 minutes? Okay. Probably the last game here. Or the last whatever they're showing. So this is Bloodborne 2, right? So this is Bloodborne PC, right?
We are beyond the edge of Japan.
Definitely Bloodborne PC. Ah, yes, Bloodborne's going to Japan. Of course it is.
People come north.
I don't know how we didn't see that coming. Really cool to leave that for the end, though. Bloodborne 2, Sekiro.
You are hunting. And now, every Ronin here is after you. Still think you're the hunter?
See, there was a wolf. It's definitely Bloodborne. Is this, what's that game called? That guy's dead. Then the guy without the mask, not the guy with the mask. Why do I feel like this? Well, I guess if it's the second game, didn't this come out like 2 years ago? Isn't Ghost? Oh no, Ghost of Tsushima came out more than 2 years ago. Ghost of Tsushima's like, actually, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima's pretty old at this point now. You know what it is? There's a bunch of like Japan-themed games came out in the last couple of years, and now I've got them all mixed up. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima 1 was pretty cool. Oh, the dog is smiling. Oh, he's not smiling anymore. Now he's sniffing. Ghost of, yeah. So instead of Ghost of Tsushima, it's okay, so I actually really like the way they're going through that. So instead of it being like Ghost of Tsushima 2, it's yeah, instead of giving it like a sequel number, they can like just move through different. Yeah, I actually really like that. I mean, honestly, that's where Final Fantasy is going. Final Fantasy, there's not going to be a Final Fantasy 17. They're just going to call it Final Fantasy something else. It's better. It's honestly better to do this now than to do it later, than to like decide to change it later. And yeah, new story, new time. Yeah, that's a way better way of doing it. And if you can keep making good games, then there's a lot of like room to just keep going. Really glad they went about that. Because yeah, while we're all sitting here like, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima 2, they're like, we +1 you. We have something that's even better than that. Yeah, that's I like the marketing for it. I like the art direction. The first game's really good, so it's got a good reputation going into the second game. That was all good. That was a really good capstone to an actually okay state of play. I think I liked it better than the last state of play at the very least. Few weird games like Astrobot getting DLC is in there. This like third-person action game that I was like, is this another Souls-like? Could be good. VR titles, I can't ever give the thumbs up, even if they look good. It's just really hard for me to get excited. Another Archeage. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I saw the multiplayer. The multiplayer raids were almost bigger than the base game. Like in terms of like the reception. Like the positive reception for the, because I don't think anyone expected the Ghost of Tsushima raids to be anything. They're like, this is just kind of a cool way to do multiplayer, I guess. No, but they actually like, they clearly understood what their game was capable of better than the people who had not yet played said mode. Like they were like, oh no, we could do way more with this game if we really wanted to do it. And that's really apparent from how they did the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. So they were, dude, I'm telling you, the Ghosts team, they're just like, they play chess. They like make the game and everyone's good with the game. But the thing they're thinking of doing next is like not what everyone else is thinking they're doing. But then they do it and it's somehow good or better. And now they've got the next game and it was just like, it was a surprise. No one was expecting the second Ghost of Tsushima to show up. They weren't expecting it to be literally a completely different setting, protagonist, everything. So you get to keep everything from before, go in a new direction with it and evolve. I think whoever the Team Sucker Punch is just, they're just like ahead of everyone. They know they've got like a winner on their hands, and every move they've made since Ghost of Tsushima came out has been like not the expected and has been good. I just gotta give them credit. You just don't see that very often. At least I don't feel like you do. Figure out how to fix Darksiders. Yeah, Lunar, this shocked me. I didn't expect Lunar to show up. I'm definitely playing that. Lunar 1 and 2 remastered. I did not expect that. Yeah, and then Fantasian, December 5th. That's a terrible release date, but it is what it is. Veilguard, this isn't State of Play's fault. I'm just not excited about Veilguard. Like, relationships with characters will never sell me a game. Everything else in the game has to be good too. Like if Baldur's Gate 3, if I didn't like Baldur's Gate 3 outside of character relationships, then I wouldn't care about the character relationships in BG3. It just wouldn't matter to me. And everything I've seen about Veilguard is like, actually, even with the character creator, it's still kind of, or like the overall like graphic style they went with, some of the like the Canary and whatnot. I just don't, the gameplay does not excite me. Something about it is off. I don't know maybe it's just because I want Inquisition's gameplay and I don't want this. I think that's probably what it is. My expectation is the old Dragon Age, and that's what I wanted out of a new Dragon Age. I'm literally getting Final Fantasy fanned. Like, I'm having that experience. Like, I'm the turn-based Final Fantasy guy who went, action game, not my Final Fan. It's the same thing. It's literally happening to me, but with Dragon Age. Like, I would prefer Inquisition. But here's the thing, like, sometimes a game's gameplay doesn't look good, but when you play it, it kind of clicks. I'll give you an opposite example. Black Myth Wukong, I thought, had really good gameplay, and I said there's no way when you're actually playing it that it measures up to how it looks. And I was correct, because Black Myth Wukong has incredibly stale gameplay. It's everything else about it that's fantastic. This could be the other way around, where I look at it and I'm like, I'm not thrilled, but I'm willing to give it a chance, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. But I'm not thrilled. That's all. I'm not even saying I hate it or it's bad. I'm saying that I'm not excited at all. But I could be surprised. And who knows, maybe the rest of the game is okay. I've played games with subpar gameplay, but everything else about it hooks me. Like Harvestella I love, but the gameplay is not spectacular at all. It's not. Yeah, it's just like a vibe. Like I just don't have a vibe with it. And I want to, but I don't. And that's the problem. Like some people I think want to hate it, right? Like they made up their mind ages ago. They want to hate it. I don't want to. I want to like it. But I'm not sold. I'm just not. Hitman VR is hilarious. I mean, not going to play it, but hilarious. Yeah, Legacy of Kain being remastered. We saw it this morning. That looks great. This kind of just got sandwiched in here. This looked okay. It's probably not something I would play, but for what it is, the Towers of aghasba, that seemed pretty good. Dynasty Warriors I haven't played in ages. I loved Muso games. I just stopped. You know why I stopped buying Muso games? I could only do the battle for the Yellow Turban Rebellion so many times. I was like, I can't keep buying games where that's a mission. Like, there are only so many times that, no, they are too easy. It's not the... I did all the special weapons in like Dynasty Warriors 3 and 4. You will not convince me they're easy games. Have some of the super weapons in those games are absolutely stupid. It'll be like, go do this first, then go back and do this, then beat this in under 25. Holy moly, no. They get ridiculous, especially when you get to the higher stuff. No. Yeah, if you just wipe through a Muso game the first time through and then stop, yeah, pretty easy. They're meant to be hack and slash. Maybe the last few levels have like some tougher missions or micromanagements. But Dynasty, I don't know how the newer ones are, but the old Dynasty Warriors, when you get into the high difficulty and you need to do here, let me read you. In fact, I remember exactly how to do this one. Guan Yu's special weapon in Dynasty Warriors 3. I spent days on it as a kid. I'm going to read you what you have to do. Warriors 3 special weapon. Fourth weapons FAQ. Okay, let's see. Where is Guan Yu's? Because Guan Yu's was one of the worst ones. Yeah, there's so much back and forth. Guan Yu's escape. No, it's not that one. Where is it? Supply team, requirements, clear the fourth gate. It's not that one. I mean, here's one for Yuan Shou. Requirements. Keep Wen Chou alive for 10 minutes. Go to his aid at the beginning of the battle. He will be in trouble quickly. As soon as he is safe, find and defeat Guan Yu. After defeating Guan Yu, return to Wen Chou and start killing the closest officers, and then it'll drop. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like they're always the same battle. Maybe I'm thinking Dynasty Warriors 4. Because it's been so long since I played. I'll recognize it as soon as I see it. No, yeah, because this is definitely not Guan Yu's fourth weapon. Oh, no, actually, this might be it. It's in the mountains is what I remember. Because I played 3 and 4 a lot. And I remember Guan Yu's weapon being atrocious to get. Oh, yeah. They die in 3 hits. You don't start next to them, and they're immediately being attacked. And it's on hard. Oh, my God. What was the one that was on... What was the one that was on PSP? I remember really liking that one. This sounds more like what I remember. The weapon name. Requirement, defeat Ma Su, then defeat Guan Ping and Guan Yu before Ma Chao appears as reinforcements. Guan Ping appears as an ambush troop in the top half of the forest near the gate captain close to Zhui Lang, while Guan Yu appears at the bottom path. Ma Chao, no, it's still not the right one. I keep getting the wrong weapons here. I'll have to pull up a clip of it. And then you know what was another thing? At some point, I made the jump from Dynasty Warriors to Samurai Warriors. And I remember liking Samurai Warriors a lot more when I was younger, but that might have been because I was burned out by having played 4 Dynasty Warriors games at that point. That might have been the reason. I was like, oh my God, finally something that's not exactly the same as the other 3. That might have been the reason why jumping to a new Musou game was kind of an attractive option when I was young. Didn't they do a Dynasty Warriors X Samurai Warriors game? Am I bugging? Didn't they do that? I swear they did that. Yeah, they had a crossover. Okay, I never played that, but I remember seeing it. And then Monster Hunter Wilds is Monster. Like, it's Monster. Like, do I even need to watch the thing on Thursday? Oh, okay, no, that's true. The last Musou game I ever played was the demo for Gundam. That was the last Musou game I played, was the demo for the Gundam Musou. Now I remember. Yeah, like I don't need to see anything else for it's Wilds. I'm gonna buy it. You didn't add any new weapons. Like I don't need to see anything else. Like, dude, there's monsters. Cool, great. I'll get to fight them when I play it. Yeah, and then this again. And then Horizon. I do think the Horizon remaster looks noticeably better. But stop remastering PS4 games, please. Stellar Blade. I can't believe. Like I can believe it, but I can't believe it. Like I can believe it, but I can't. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think Stellar Blade is better than Black Myth Wukong as a game. Black Myth Wukong is way better as a story and cinematic experience. Way better. Like, I don't want that game to win Game of the Year, but it better win something in, like, the cinematics category. Like, the cinematography of Black Myth Wukong is insane. But the gameplay is just not great. Stellar Blade, way more engaging gameplay, in my opinion. Way better of an experience to actually play. Especially some of those later bosses. I did the true ending on my very first playthrough. I didn't know I was doing a true ending. I didn't even know there were multiple endings. Then I beat it, and everyone went, oh, congrats on the true ending. And I went, oh, yeah, it is a DLC. Mm-hmm. I guess I got to pick it up again, though. Oh, yeah, Dino Crisis mentioned. Dude, seeing Dino Crisis on the screen, not me looking over at Exoprimal and being like, Capcom, you already have the answer. Just remake Dino Crisis. You've run out of old Resident Evil games to remake, okay? It's time to finally go remake Dino Crisis. You can do it, okay? People like dinosaurs. People liked Dino Crisis. Just do it, okay? Like, even seeing it there makes me upset. No, don't remake RE5. Stop. No. No, stop. Do not remake 6. No, Dino Crisis is fumbling way more than Bloodborne because Dino Crisis has been abandoned for way... Bro, the last Dino Crisis game was 3 on the Xbox, and 3 was terrible. It was dinos in space. Remember when Jason Voorhees went to space and nobody cared? Stop going to space. No, everything is not better in space. It's absolutely not better in space. There's a reason why Friday the 13th almost completely died after Jason X. It didn't entirely die, but it mostly died. Dude, the best Jason Voorhees related things to come out in recent years have been fan projects. Yeah, everything is definitely... Have you ever tried walking in space? Infinitely worse. Eating in space? Definitely worse. Yeah, and then we had this last little bit with the Pro. This is whatever. I'm not going to lie. Why would I lie about this? That's such a stupid thing to say. If you are going to make a PlayStation 5 Pro, okay, which they are, obviously, and you are trying to show off how much better the PS5 Pro looks than the PS5, this editing style is not the way to do it. You literally just overlay the two games you're trying to compare next to each other, and that's it. This, like, with the quick cuts and everything between all the... You don't do... This doesn't... Like, you have to pause it to get any sort of true semblance of, like... Well, and then you need to pull up a comparison because you might not have the most up-to-date memory of it. You might be like, oh, the shores, the floor is shinier, or, you know, I can see the hair, though. But you get, like, these small moments of... You need to, like, just split screen it and just play the game or something. Like, that's how everybody does comparisons. Like, that's how... Like... Everyone, when they're comparing something, that's what they do. They either split screen it or they just play them back to back. Don't do like this style of editing. It just doesn't, it's PR. Like, obviously it's a marketing thing, but like this doesn't help. Oh, Ocelot appears. And then Ghost of Yotei. Yeah, that's why I was surprised to see Snake Eater there. I mean, they did say they were going to do like some things they hadn't done yet. Wait, did they seriously not end the stream for 30 more seconds on a black screen? You couldn't have left it on this and then just ended the stream here? I'm nitpicking, but still. But yeah, okay state of play. Some really cool stuff that actually did genuinely surprise me. And actually quite a few things to be excited about. A few things in there that were whatever for me. I wasn't even mad. I was just like, oh, okay, not for me. Like, some people forget that something can be not for you. You know, that's all. It's fine. It is. That's what it is. Like those horror games at the start. I went crazy. That one particular one with the stop motion. I was like, I don't need a midnight walk. It's fine. Anyway, I've been live for almost 11 hours between the event for Throne and Liberty, which unfortunately we only really got to do half of. And I was having fun. I'm going to getting food now. I need some protein. I need some protein. I'm going to go get a lot of protein is what I'm going to go do. So I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm doing Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow or not. I think I probably will do Final Fantasy 16 tomorrow. And then Thursday I have Throne and Liberty again for early access. I have another sponsored stream for Throne. So we'll actually get to play it from level 1. So for anyone who's looking into it, you'll get a much better idea of it do 17. Just play 16 and 1 at the same time, and just say you're playing, or 3 and 14 at the same time. Yeah, I'm pretty close to getting to the DLC in 16, so I definitely want to get through that for my PC replay through. Exciting! Yeah, so thanks everyone for hanging out today. Thanks for the subs, resubs, all that good stuff. Congrats to anyone who got the drops through Throne and Liberty. And don't forget, if you want more drops for Throne and Liberty, they're doing another stream tomorrow, assuming the servers work. And there is a different drop than there was today. So fair warning, I think they started at 10 a.m. Pacific tomorrow. If you want the second drop, which is a morph, it's like a bird, like a blue-looking bird. You do need to watch the Amazon stream or one of the creator streams tomorrow. I'm not a part of that. That's largely EU-based for tomorrow. All right? So, I will see you all tomorrow morning for 16. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, and I will see you later. Until then.